What's going on? This is No Bad Days. I'm Ryan. Welcome back to another episode. I want to start this off by getting right down to business. Thank you so much for everybody's support on last week's call to action. We were able to fulfill, with the help of tons of other groups throughout the region, all the required needs of the guests at House of Friendship within one day. They actually cut off the donation aspect for House of Friendship that quickly. Now they are accepting stuff for a bunch of other initiatives and groups, but just thank you so much. That is amazing. Who could have ever imagined? The most heartwarming part of all of this was the following day I saw somebody wearing a jacket that had been donated by one of the companies that assisted us. That's amazing. Also, the following day we had come to the realization that there was another group in that same facility, Hope Spring, which is a group helping individuals and families struggling with cancer, and we jumped on that as soon as we could as well. And again, with the help of some close friends, we were able to organize a bunch of different product to get to them, such as new pillows, blankets, things like that. So thank you so much to everybody who has helped out, everybody who's given their time and effort, and all the people from those organizations that put in endless time. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and we look forward to supporting many more groups as we go forward. So in regards to this video, I just want to do a general check-in with where we're at with the channel, where I'm at personally, and where things are headed in the future. So at this point in time, we're about 2.5 months into this channel, and it's just taken off like I couldn't have imagined. I had no preconceived ideas of how this would turn out, how it would go. All that I knew is that I wanted to put some stuff out there that was, important to me and that I was passionate about, and that I wanted to kind of give share my story and hopefully get some others involved. I've learned quite a bit over these past couple months. Basically, as soon as I launched the channel, we got put into a regional lockdown, and our lockdown ends tomorrow, which is quite exciting. So all the chances I had to actually work with other people had to be kind of put on hold. I didn't think it was right for me to be going out and meeting with people when we were on a lockdown, and the last thing I wanted to do was break any of those rules. So now with this stuff opening up, I can start collaborating with friends and family and groups and other people that have inspired me over the time, and I'm looking really forward to getting down to business with that. Me personally, I set some goals for myself when they initiated the lockdown. Again, the lockdown came into effect for us December 26th. And instead of doing a New Year's resolution, I just wanted to attach something to that. So what I did is I set out to, at that point, was ride 500 kilometers on the Peloton and to read 2 books. That quickly kind of changed as I realized that I really do not enjoy riding bikes inside. I'm a cyclist at heart, and I love riding outside. Indoors just wasn't giving me the same effect and same outcome that I was hoping for. So I kind of put that on hold, but I transferred all my physical activities into something different. So I started doing aerobic exercises at home, planking, push-ups, sit-ups, all that type of stuff. And I will tell you, since that date to today, I'm down about 10 pounds, which is pretty crazy. Changed up eating habits a little bit, but I've been pretty good. I have a pretty good history of quitting things. So this was a nice challenge for me, and I have some plans for the future, and we'll discuss that shortly. In regards to reading 2 books, I actually kind of stepped it up a bit, ended up reading 8, which is pretty crazy. Again, for me, being a non-reader really at the end of the day, I've never been a fan of reading, I've never really done it. I really have grown to enjoy it. I'm working on my 9th and 10th book as we speak. Dove into my first audio book, which really doesn't seem to work for me, but I'll tough it out. I'm a strong believer that anything I start, I will finish, no matter how good or bad it is. So that's how that stuff's been going, is those couple little things I set out to do during the lockdown. That's where I'm at. So now that leads me into another conversation, is Lent. I'm not Catholic, so there's no real attachment to Lent for me, but it is a great way to have kind of a starting point and end point, a 40-day benchmark for something to challenge myself with. Ultimately, what I hope to gain from doing Lent will be making a sacrifice and something I enjoy, and hopefully learning something about myself through that journey. Seeing what my attachment to that was. Could I grow spiritually, mentally, physically because of this change? And can I take it moving forward and learn from it? So what I'm going to do for Lent will be no bread, pasta, pretty much baked goods. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll be eliminating that all from my diet. it should be pretty tricky because I do love eating pizza. I'm already pretty much vegetarian anyways, so I already have a pretty good grasp of my diet, but that'll be tough. Oh, I love eating chips. I eat a bag of chips way too often, so that'll be a little bit of a struggle, and I live on a pretty steady diet of subs at work, so that'll be interesting. We'll see how that works out, but I'm also going to step up my physical game as well. I want to be ready for the spring season and so on. So what I would like to do is put out maybe an opportunity for us to come together as a group and maybe do something for Lent together, and maybe support each other and help each other and hold each other accountable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to organize a Zoom call for this coming Wednesday. So it'll be the 16th. It'll be the beginning of Lent. And anybody that wants to join in, you can message me down below, make a comment, or contact me on Instagram and or via the website, and I will send you the link to the Zoom call. We'll have a Zoom call every Wednesday throughout Lent and just check in and see where we're at. I think it's a great thing to get involved, religious or not. It's just a good 40-day accountability thing. And it could be any change in your life. But what I hope to, like I said, gain from this is maybe to understand why I'm sacrificing something and why I need to do that. So I think it'll be a great opportunity to bring us together as a community and challenge ourselves. So like I said, this Wednesday at 8 o'clock, I will have a Zoom meeting going. Anybody can jump on that would like. Again, I will send you the information and we'll go from there. I'll also do a live Instagram of that Zoom conversation just for people that maybe want to see kind of how this all goes down. I've never done this before, so here's a great opportunity for us to experience this together for the first time. So that's kind of where I'm at this point in time. With the channel moving forward, like I said, it's going to be a little bit more exciting because we're now going to be able to have other people involved. So I'm really looking forward to working on a lot of car stuff with my friends. My tightest best friends are super big car guys. We all grew up in the skateboard and snowboard community. As we got a little bit older, it moved into cars and things like that. So that's going to be great. Tons of good car content coming. Lots of sports coming. Hopefully now that ski resorts will be opening back up. So we'll hopefully be getting out and snowboarding a bunch. This has been really tough for me with this lockdown is that I can't do the things I enjoy doing, but content wise, all the things I had planned were kind of put on hold. So we had to kind of pivot and do what we could to kind of keep content flowing. And I've been really happy with the outcome. So hopefully I can keep this moving forward in that same kind of pattern. I will keep consistent with the time as well. So yes, we got snowboarding happening. We're getting into bike season again, so that'll be fun and exciting. And then, yeah, just getting out, hanging out with friends, experiencing all the things that this beautiful world has to offer. And I'm really looking forward to getting back to a little bit more normalcy. You know, this experience so far has been really exciting for me. I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about others. A lot of preconceived notions I had about certain people, whether it be good or bad, have been challenged. I've been challenged by people, and that's been amazing. I love when people challenge me and question me personally, because it gives me a chance to kind of explore why I do things and keeps me accountable and makes me check my intentions, which is something I'm so regimented on doing. So that's been a really good experience for me. I've had so many people reach out to me, connect, and it's been really awesome. There's people that I hadn't talked to in a very long time that have reached out, and I've seen great change in their life in such a positive manner. And it's really inspired me to keep pushing forward in my life, and I'm looking forward to seeing what comes next. I have other things going on in my life that are really exciting for me, and I can't wait to share those with you. But like I've said in every video, I continue to keep leveling up every aspect of my life, whether that's physical, mental, spiritual. I'm at a pivotal point in my life where I feel that I need to be at my best to live a long and full life. You know, once you hit over 40, I'm 42 now, I start to worry about things like that, and I really have to care about my body, both physically and spiritually. I took a lot of that for granted for a long time. And I always believed that I could bounce back from these injuries and things like that, and that they wouldn't have these long-term effects, but I see myself slowing down, and I don't want that to happen. So the best way to combat that for me is to step up my game, get stronger, and then I can keep doing all these things I love to do. So that's basically where we're at. I'm excited for what's to come next, and I'm so grateful for everybody that's subscribed to the channel, liked, commented, reached out to me. It's been an amazing experience so far. So make sure you share this with your friends. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, And like I said, I'm just thankful for everybody that's taken part in this, and thank you to everybody that's gotten involved in their local community and stepped up and took action. I'm a strong believer that we have to take action. Practice what you preach. Get out there, do the things. If you think it needs to be done, go and do it. And that's what I am all about in my life. I used to be this person that would sit back and complain. I'm a doer today. That's what I get out and I get things done. And that's one thing that I know people in my life can count on me for. So like I said, thank you so much to everybody for taking this time to listen. Thank you so much for all your support and again for challenging me. I got my first thumbs down, which was amazing. That means people are watching. You've made it when you got haters. So thank you so much, everybody. I look forward to sharing this experience of doing this Lent thing with everybody. Hope to see everybody there Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. Like I said, you can contact me with the information in the description down below, or you can leave a comment in the comment section, or reach out to me on Instagram. Any way you know how to get a hold of me, hold of me. I'll send you the Zoom contact. We'll chat about what we want to do in our little 40-day experiment here and how we can challenge ourselves. So thank you so much. I hope everybody has an amazing day. This is No Bad Days. I'm Ryan. Take care.